One of the questions that I get asked a lot of times is, what has the sport of wrestling done for you? Personally, everything that I feel like that I have today, be it my job, my wife, my kids, my family, has been directly influenced by wrestling. Athletics in general can influence a person in a lot of different ways, but wrestling specifically has had the most impact on me, because as I think back to the people I keep in touch with from high school, they were wrestling teammates of mine, and that's true also with my college friends that I still have contact with. So just about everything that I do or have done has been directly influenced by the sport of wrestling. As a coach, the question I get asked is, what's your best memory of coaching? And that's a very difficult question to answer. As far as from a team perspective, I would have to mention the 1998-99 District 3 championship team. That was just a very unique experience. The individuals on that team will remember that for the rest of their life. Individual accomplishments of wrestlers, obviously Kenny Haynes winning a state title in 1995, Russell Kane winning the heavyweight match when we were district champions as a team against an opponent that he had no business even being on the mat with. Those would have to rank up there with some of the top two individual accomplishments that I can recall. When I first started coaching back in 1990, the years prior to that, the program here at Gettysburg High School was nearly dropped. In fact, it was on the agenda of a board meeting to be dropped, and we had 4 individuals go before the board that night. This would have been like in the late 80s, and they did a presentation basically asking, hey, let's keep it here, let's keep it here. Those people were Joe Amato, Ron Boring, Lanny Winters did a presentation. So the board voted that night to keep the sport, and then I returned back to the area in 1990 and started coaching here, and we were not very well respected in the beginning as a program, but throughout the 90s we had a state champion, and then by the end of that 10-year cycle we had the district championship team, so we went from one extreme to the other. But it's evolved now, even under Coach Haynes, and he has a young lady that's on the team that's recognized as best in the country at her weight class right now. There have been so many accomplishments that have happened under Coach Haynes here in the last couple of years, which would have been beyond our wildest dreams, and they continue to do that. So I'm really, really proud to be associated with the Gettysburg Wrestling program.